What's going on, Genius Nation? It's your man, Dr. Will, and you guys know the deal. Let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. Even if you're watching this on the replay, let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. If you're watching on YouTube, let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. And remember to subscribe to the channel. Happy new day to you, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm here in the beautiful city of Phoenix, Arizona, where God vacations. So wherever you are, let me know what city, what state, what country you are chiming in from. Today, I want to talk to you about saying no. Saying no. Just as important as it is knowing what you need to do and what you need to execute on, it's just as important as knowing what not to do. And so we're in the middle. We're in the middle of this 30-day challenge where I challenge you to take 30 minutes, and do something that's going to move the needle forward. So that may mean you need to look at your schedule, you need to look at your obligations and stop doing some stuff. And for sure, don't take on any new stuff, right? So the art of saying no, when I look at my life, I remember early on, I was always looking to say yes. I was always looking to say yes. Yes, I'll do it. Hey, can you come over here? Yes. Will you join us over here? Yes. Will you do this? Yes. Now I say no more than I say yes, because my yes is only connected to meaningful work. My yes is only connected to things that I want to do. My yes is only connected to things that's going to move the needle toward my goals. And so I had to learn the art of saying no, because a lot of times we can feel, well, I don't want to disappoint somebody. Well, because they asked me, I feel obligated to do that. Well, that's a fast way to fill up your calendar, to fill up your life, to take away your time doing stuff that's really not meaningful to you. So you got to learn how to say no. Just say no. Some of you are maybe too young for this, but there was a campaign back in the 80s, the Just Say No campaign, and it was referring to drugs. But you need to know, just like drugs would adversely impact your life, saying yes to everything will impact your life as well. So you want to learn how to respectfully say no. And so I've learned how to do that over the years. And one of the things for me is having my goals written down, right? Having my goals written down. So when someone presents something that looks like it could be an opportunity, I align it with my goals. Will, what did you say you wanted to do this year? What did you say you wanted to do this quarter? And if what they're asking me to do doesn't fit into that, then I say no. If it's something that is helping me reach a goal, helping me accomplish something, then I'll say yes. But if it's not helping me to accomplish what I already established was important to me for that year, for that quarter, then I always say no. And so as you begin to take back control of your time, take back control of your life so you can create your best life. What happens is, especially when you start becoming successful and you start getting a degree of success, people want to be connected to that. And that's a positive thing. I'm always honored when people ask me to be on their board, or when people ask me to be a part of their organization, or when people just want to engage with me. On a daily basis, my inbox is filled with people that want to engage with me. But think about this. So for me, I have a set number of hours that I'm going to work in the day. And so these are my working hours. And a lot of entrepreneurs and small business owners, the outside perception of a lot of people is because you're an entrepreneur and because you're a business owner, you just have time. They feel as though that, hey, your time is your time, so you can meet me anytime. But as an entrepreneur and as a small business owner, you still need to have working hours. When are you going to work? When are you going to do the stuff that you need to get done? So if I'm, making myself available to everyone that says, hey, can I have 15 minutes of your time, 10 minutes of your time, 30 minutes of your time? Well, we all know it's never going to be 10 minutes. It's never going to be 15 minutes, right? So 30 minutes. To most people, oh, it was just 30 minutes. I know you got 30 minutes, but most people don't realize they're not the only one asking for 30 minutes. So let's just say 5 people ask for 30 minutes. That's 2.5 hours out of my work day. That's 2.5 hours out of my work day that I'm giving to conversations that are not helping me accomplish what I wanted to accomplish that day. And so you got to learn how to get control of your time. And the way you do that is by saying no. You got to say no. It may be no right now and yes later on, but specifically, like, I don't take unscheduled calls, right? If you're not on my schedule for that day, I just don't take random calls. And so if you call me and I see you're not on my schedule, then I say no. I say no by not answering the phone, right? I say no by not answering the phone. I don't feel obligated to answer the phone because that's not a part of my working day. And so if you want to get really success oriented and really begin to accomplish a lot of things throughout your day, you're going to have to learn how to say no. And that's hard for a lot of us because, once again, we don't want to disappoint people. We're a majority of us are in the service industry. We want to serve people. We want to impact people. We want to influence people. But you got to look overall of what you're trying to do, the bigger impact that you're trying to make. So if you're trying to impact thousands, if you're trying to impact millions, and the project that you're working on and the business that you're working on is going to impact thousands and impact millions, then you cannot get sidetracked. I love what the Bible says. The Bible says it's the small foxes that spoil the vine. It's those little distractions. It's that unscheduled call that I was on for 45 minutes. It was that unscheduled, organization that reached out to me and I decided to link up to them. I remember early on, people would ask me to be a part of their board, and I would go to these board meetings and I would be sitting in the board meeting and I would say, Will, you're not interested in this issue or this matter or whatever it may be. It wasn't that it wasn't a good, issue or a good foundation. It just wasn't in line with what I was doing. I'm on the Save the Whales board. To somebody, saving the whales, and I'm sure in the ecosystem of life, saving the whales is important, but it's not something I'm passionate about. It's not something that mixes in with what I'm trying to accomplish. And so I remember I went through and I had to step down from a lot of different boards because it just wasn't in alignment. So you want to make sure that, your day, your week, and your month is all congruent with what you're trying to accomplish, and then don't allow anything to come in and distract that. So guys, remember, just say no. All right. That's my thought for you today, guys. Go out there and dominate, and I'll see you back here tomorrow inside the nation.